Hello, my friends. I hope you are doing well. Keith and I have been back from our excursion up into the 21 states that we went through in 2 weeks. We got back about a week ago this Sunday, and I have went without putting a video out for quite a while now. So I wanted to catch you up to speed on what's been happening. Right at the end, I was working on the Cloud 42 riser block castings, and I was at a point where I was going to knock that job out before we went on our trip and actually have these shipped. Along with another job I was working on for a guy in New York. He's still waiting on those, along with the customers, if you're one, from the Cloud 42 job. I sent an email out to you guys not too long ago updating you, and then everything fell apart. I ended up scrapping every single casting we poured. That's what happens when you get in a hurry. And I screwed up royally. Instead of having a whole bunch of castings to make shipment on, I didn't have any. So I just wanted to let you know where I'm at. We are back now, and I have Zinkosky here today, and that's what this video is primarily about. But I wanted to first kind of cover what's been happening around here. And like I said, we scrapped a bunch of castings because of the heat. We weren't hot enough. And we're working on that now, trying to make sure we have nothing but good quality castings to send you guys. You know, some of the castings that we did were mediocre. You know, I'm not happy with it unless I know everything is consistent. So that's where I'm at now. I'm getting back on track, getting everything calibrated, so to speak. We do have furnace lining breakdown again. That happens when you're running these extreme temperatures like I do. So, you know, it's just a matter of time. And then it got to where I was patching the boat leak, right? Just keep the boat afloat. And now the leak has progressed to the point I'm having to do some different things, including switch over to another older furnace that I've never used. And I think we're going to be able to use it. The lining's in great shape. It's leaking a little bit, but this week I've been working on a burner, making adjustments to get optimum performance out of that. I'll show it to you. So this is it. This is a Stewart commercial furnace. The actual furnace dates back to probably the 1930s or 40s. And, you know, like I said, the lining is in good shape. I stuck a let me pull this out of the way. I stuck a used crucible in there last night, testing the burner with some metal to see if we were getting up to temp. So disregard that ugly crucible. That was just to see what kind of temperatures we were getting up to. So as you can see, the lining's in good shape. It's not the refractory that I use. I'm not really sure what that is. This is patch. And there may not be much refractory value there. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm trying to get up to temp and see if it's going to hold that temp. And if it does, we're going to go ahead and use this. I am going to go ahead and get more fire brick and put in here. I'll go around the perimeter of it like that. And hopefully that'll give us enough insulation to where we can get this thing going. We do have other options. That's just one of them. I also have another furnace over here, and it's one that Keith Rooker gave me. I was hoping only to use that for bronze melts, but if this doesn't work, we're going to be pulling it out and using it. I just got through spending around $500 on refractory and made a special trip to Gonzales, Louisiana, just to reline the old furnace that we were using. That's, of all the furnaces I've had, this one seemed to be the most not only efficient but the most reliable, and I think we were able to pull it. I think we were able to pull a good 3 years of service out of that. Not bad when you're firing it once or more a week. That's the hardest thing on these furnaces, is the constant bringing them up to temp, shutting them down, bringing them back up to temp, shutting them down. That constant repeating of the process of changing the temperatures to such an extreme, high and low, through the week. It's pretty rough on them. If I could afford to just keep the fuel running to them 24/7, I'd probably get a lot longer lifespan out of them. I don't know. But anyway, enough yakking here. Let's get on with the video. And for those of you that are wondering what the next video is, my friend Stan Zinkosky took one of the many rejected tally-ho cap stands and he's been using it for target practice, and he's finally got a tool that will actually punch a hole through the cast iron. And then we're going to get on to what Stan and his guys are actually doing here. And I will say I'm very excited. I'm looking at what they did now. You'll see it here soon. It's a brisk, cool morning, about 53 degrees. Stan Zinkosky is here and his guys, and we're going to be, overlook the junk. We're putting the trolley in today. It's going to be going all the way down from this end of the building all the way through. And I think we said it was 60 feet. So he's got the first piece. There's Stan.
Morning, everybody.
Get the first piece clamped in place, and now he's going to weld that. This is probably going to go pretty quick. And I'm going to actually be able to put my crane in now. So this is a very exciting moment for me to get something actually finished around here. And I don't think Stan understands just how excited I am.
Well, I've been running this conveyor track for pretty much 3 weeks, so there's nothing exciting about this.
When you're on the receiving end,
my customer over in Alabama is pretty happy.
Yeah,
they like their conveyor, so
yeah,
they're pretty happy with it.
Well, I can tell you, I'm super excited. You need more slack.
If you can move the machine a little closer, just give me a bit more on the stinger, that'll be fine.
Bud, y'all sleep good?
So good, yeah. Yeah. So good. Yeah, I walked down the front porch. Woo! This morning. I heard you say it.
Yeah.
What's that, cold? Stink. Huh? Stink. Stink? Oh. porch. It was one of the dogs, I think the little white one.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the culprit. What's that guy's name? The little white one?
Buddy.
Buddy's a sneaky fucker.
Yeah. He loves to. And anything that smells rotten or skunky, he wants to eat it.
Well, he took a crack at that one.
Yeah.
Skunk's all stiff on the side of the road. Slip the slide on this thing, lady?
You set it up?
Oh, yeah.
Are you happy with it?
Yeah, we're good down here.
Okay. I got a good joint here. Alright.
So Stan was showing me this thing, and I can't get it yeah, it's a bronze clamp that holds those two butt ends together where you don't have a skip in the road as you're going down the track. Pretty handy little tool.
What's the name for that clamp?
A track clamp.
Track clamp. Yeah.
That ain't the end of the world.
They're giving me a hard time about my wooden crane here.
Well,
But we picked that lathe up yesterday with it.
Well, we're gonna cut that up with a sawzall after we're done hanging.
Oh,
this
man.
The Caribbean Tech.
Pirates of the Caribbean is what that thing
Last
got.
time we were here, there's like 12.
I'm proud of my 2x4 crane.
I'm proud of it too.
Yeah, I even cut those boards.
I'll
with
let you make the
sawmill.
first cut.
Yeah.
This wall's near.
So we're on our third section. We're at 30 feet.
I need to move over. You all lined up? I'll wait till he gets lined up back there. Take it easy on that clamp. You lined up?
Yeah, I got a little gap under it.
You need to come to you, or what does it need to do?
No, it's tight just on top.
Put a clamp. Put your clamp on it so you can pick it up.
It's coming along.
Hold on. Try to uncluster foot. There you go.
So Stan cut me a slot through there, so the crane has clearance all the way from the outside end of the building all the way to the back side, and it's strong enough to hold this lathe. We're saying 1,000 pounds probably. Just glides right in. How about that? I am very excited about this. So if I didn't say earlier, the total length is going to be 60 feet from this wall to that wall. It's 35 plus another 24. Almost there. Got Jeff up there welding. Stan is the assistant supervisor, and this is the main supervisor, Ben.
What's up? Exactly.
Got a twist on the end of the screw.
Yeah, we are on the last stick of it. Getting that welded in, and this is going to be done. Well, Stan and his boys are done. And I got to show you all this. But I have an actual track. Ben, you going to sling the chain down here? So this is 60 feet away.
Yep, there's a 60 foot of rail we put in. This is 1,000-pound conveyor track.
And
we made him a little carrier down at the end. I think
Ben's just going to stand down there. And
Ben's going to roll it down to us.
Yep.
Send it. It's coming at us. I got it. Back in.
Now, what do y'all think of that? But anyway, I couldn't have done. I wouldn't have done this by myself. I needed it done, and it just wasn't going to happen unless Stan stepped in and got it done.
Well,
Stan,
this way we're standing in the spot where he's going to back up his truck. He can back up his pickup right under the rail, take stuff right out of the truck, roll it all the way into the shop, work it, whatever, roll it back out, put it back in the truck, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I've put it up in my shop. I got an I-beam over mine. And I am really, really happy with it. I'm so glad I did.
And the main purpose for this is to not only dump molds, the heavy molds are too heavy to pick up, but it's also eventually going to be my ladle trolley. So I'm going to be pouring straight from this.
Yeah, you're going to make some kind of a yoke or something so you can tip and pour and stuff.
Yep. So, yep, I'm very happy with this, guys. I'm thrilled.
Well, it was some surplus conveyor rail we had from the job, and the stuff is basically useless. When you don't attach it to anything, it's a big flimsy mess. It's real twisty, so you really can't use it for anything except its intended purpose. You wonder what that noise is? That's Ben on a roller coaster ride going down that way.
He's riding it.
You were the reason for the safety meeting.
Yeah. So I have taken the trolley and I have set this old lathe. It was running parallel to this granite table. And now I have it setting this way in the pouring bay, which goes down through here. This is the furnace I was telling you about earlier in the video that Keith Rucker made. He made a video of building this, and it's never melted iron. He actually built it to melt iron, and I said that I would prefer to use it for melting bronze because we're going to need this next year. I haven't said anything about this, but we are going to be casting 1,000 pounds of bronze at one time. If we can get that much bronze, that's another subject for another day. But we're going to be pouring something special. Like I said, I'll tell you more about it later. But we're going to need this one along with my huge tilting furnace outside. They're both going to have to be running at the same time in order to pull off over 1,000 pounds of bronze at one time. This furnace is the one we're fixing to reline with the refractory I bought. It's been sitting out in storage for quite a while. Josie worked to get most of the refractory out. I still have a little bit left I'm going to chip out, but the first things I did was set the lathe as close to the fan as I could, and then bring Keith's old new furnace, set it over there, trying to minimize wasted space. I also have a surface plate and the table it sat on up against here, and a drill press and a sand siever all crammed in this corner. Now I can actually handle this kind of weight with that crane that Stan put in, Stan and his guys. I am super excited, and even though I have the this very slow chain file on the other end for picking up the heavy stuff, I'm going to keep it down there on that end, and I'm going to, Stan gave me other wheels that I'm going to put on this end, and that's going to be for the lighter duty service of things that I can put a faster operating hoist on. It will probably be my electric one. Haven't decided yet. If we do that, we're going to have to come up with a cord and a recoil system to handle the cable as the crane goes up and down. And that crane is primarily going to be for dumping molds. And as I said a little later in the video with Stan, I have an idea that we're going to be pouring metal from this trolley. I don't want to tell you too much about that yet until we actually have that up and going. But anyway, I'm going to have more than one trolley system on this rail. And that one is going to be primarily for just picking up really heavy stuff off the truck, back it up, unload it. And then the other one is going to be for lighter duty use. As I said later in this video about Stan, I really appreciate him, Jeff, and Ben coming out here and getting this thing finished. This is one of the main things that are really needed right now to keep this operation going. The construction on the building, we're kind of at an idle speed right now. Eddie's got a lot of stuff going on outside of here, so we just kind of took a break since it's been so hot. Now that the weather's cooling off, we're going to try to get this finished up and knocked out. And then I'm going to address the mess outside around the grinding table. We're going to set up multiple different grinding stations to where we can actually walk around each station and work more efficiently. Right now, that huge table out there is nothing but a large surface for collecting junk. And I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of my truck and get the 3-phase power going to the hydraulic power package I own now. And we're going to be running the iron crusher on it. So there's, and I hope all this is going to happen very soon. I'm getting tired of battling, working around. I want everything done where I can work efficiently. I got a lot of challenges right now. And like I said, with the furnaces, needing relining, needing new burner. And I'm the only one doing it, guys. I'm the only one doing it. So, and I haven't been pressured by you for the most part. You've all been very understanding, and I'm grateful for that. Well, I've run my mouth enough. I might have a few more clips of Stan in the bunch to tie into this video before it's over, but as far as what I have to say, have a great remainder of the day, and right at 8 o'clock, I've got another video coming out, back to back with this one, on a promotional item that I just received, and I got to tell you, I'm really liking it. And but stick around for that, and I'll talk to you later.
Oh, $1.
Well,
Try not to cuss.
yeah. Try not to cuss. That took me more time to edit this video than anything.
Why?
Between you and Stan there.
Cussing?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you something else.
Here it goes.
If you didn't show me.
So I've already shown
She's in here.
Ben and Jeff. Jeff has. This is Jeff. Jeff's been with Stan every single time, and you know, so he's the only one that has survived Stan for this long. We'll see how Ben is. Yeah, we'll see how if Ben ever comes back, but it's too soon to say yet.
I'll be honored to come back.
Well,
Yeah.
well, we
Appreciate the hospitality you guys.
yeah, well, we appreciate everything you guys have
No
done
problem.
because that was a lot of work to get this done,
Matt,
and it would have been for me.
child's play.
And but I just want to make sure all of you guys get recognized for
Appreciate
this.
that. Had a good time.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think I'll be back. I'm pretty sure I'll be back.
Oh yeah.
It's nice to come.
Yeah.
All right. Well, great.
Room for you to that.
No, I'll come back just for Josie's cooking. No, that's good. Thank you.
She is a good cook.
Get you everywhere.
All right, guys. Well, this concludes the end of this video, and we will see you later.
Yep.
For those who have been asking about the Windy Hill Foundry hats, these are now available on my website, windyhillfoundry.com, under stores, or you can click on the above link. These are on the pricey side, but keep in mind the shipping is included. Have a good day.